If you get mad at this video, then you guys are going to be part of the problem. So just try to make sure not to do that, okay? This is going to be my only critique on Battlefield and why there's a slight issue, especially when it comes to the community and to the gaming when it comes to this game that just came out. I'm seeing a lot of different problems when it comes to people complaining about like comparing it too much to Call of Duty, movement, weapon camos, and the toxicity when it comes to the players and how they play. What I mean by all this is everyone's bitching too much. So basically, anybody who plays Battlefield obviously wants to go in for it when it comes to realism, right? They don't want to do the bunny hopping. They don't want to do the drop shots. They don't want people just going after kills. People want to go after objectives as much as possible, which I completely agree. And that's why they're two different games. That's why you got one that's going to be going for nukes and the other one that's going to be more like team objective plays. And yeah, we like to farm clips and stuff like that too, especially when it comes to like how the trailers go on and all the players doing the crazy stuff with the jets, helicopters, and all this stuff like that. Everyone loves getting kills. But the main problem that is happening right now, especially with the community before Black Ops comes out, is everyone's bitching too much about, for instance, I'll go like point by point basis when it comes to this stuff. Camos, I'm going to be completely honest. And if you have a complaint about this, that's completely fair. But just to bitch at me for no reason, that's going to be your own fault. It's its own undoing. You're bringing pain into the community for no reason. The camos in this game suck. The camos in the games, what you have to unlock and how far you have to master the guns, they suck dick. They're terrible. They don't look good at all. It doesn't matter if the light is shining. Doesn't matter if it looks like in shadows. It looks bland. I don't like putting in that much work and experiencing that much frustration when it comes to leveling a specific type of gun or other guns in order to get different camos, and it being to part like where it's only the top half, it's only the barrel or something else. When I want a camo, I want it to cover the whole thing. I want it to be bright as possible. I want to actually be able to see it. That goes for woodland camos. That goes for dirt camos. That goes for any type of digital. When it comes to snow or any other camo that has, I want it to be bright enough to where I could see it. Now, that doesn't mean I want all these radioactive camos that is in Call of Duty, but like also on top of that, we need a silver and a gold or some type of chrome or something like that. There's a bunch of different ones that I've seen on Twitter, specifically people bitching about like, no, we don't need that. Yeah, you do. You do need that because for that type of hard work, I want to show that off. Yes, I do like to do the gameplay, but I also like showing it off. The whole point of the game when it comes to things of unlocking different things is to show it off. That's why we got, that's why you have skins. That's why we have different vehicle skins. That's why you have different weapon skins. All these things are to show off what you can and can't get when it comes to unlocking different things. People who are bitching that saying that you can't do that because it's a realistic shooter and it's not real and this is not how it works. You're playing a video game. At the end of the day, you're playing a fucking video game. This is not real life. You want to go fucking join the fucking war in Israel, Palestine, go do that. If you want to join the war in Ukraine, Russia, go do that. If you want to join this new fucking war in Afghanistan, go do that. We're playing a fucking video game. I get realism, I get bullet drop, I get tanks, I get jets, I get all that stuff. But if you're one of these weirdos who are like, no, it's a realistic game, it needs to be this, you're fucking weird. Stop it. Stop doing that shit. You're fucking weird. I love Battlefield. I've loved Battlefield since Battlefield 3. I loved Hardline. I loved 1. I loved 2042. Even the ones that everyone bitches about all the fucking time. I like Battlefield and I like what it is. These weapon camos suck completely. Another thing, when it comes to Call of Duty and how much you hate Call of Duty, stop saying how much you hate Call of Duty. As a community, as a whole, it's completely toxic. It does nothing other than push somebody to drive and want to play Call of Duty. If you want to say, hey, this game isn't for me, this is why I think Battlefield is better, boom, do it that way. When you consistently go in there and be like, no, Battlefield is so much better. Look at the player count. Look at this. I'm all for saying like, yeah, Call of Duty's trash because I don't want to play it anymore. I'm all for saying that Battlefield had a better beta count. It has a better concurrent player on Steam alone. I'm all for that. I love promoting the game and I want this game to succeed. I constantly want different content. I want DLCs to be good. I want different camos to be good. Like I want so many different things. I want this game to succeed. I bought the Phantom Edition, so that's like I want this game to do well. Another thing on top of that, the Phantom Edition, 4 skins and only like a little thing. What the fuck is that, dude? We need to get more deliveries when it comes to these different things, especially when it comes to the customization of the game. Lastly, when it comes to the community, this is going to be a short video. I'm not trying to make this long as possible because I'm also having to edit a bunch of other stuff. I got other content that I want to do, especially when it comes to Red Dead and then also different clips with the M4. When it comes to the community as a whole, we need to stop having these people come into this game. And I know, like just said, of like we're bitching about Call of Duty and all this other stuff. And I know this may seem contradictory in nature, but I just want to get over this. If this is going to be an objective-based game, I see too many players come in here. Like, I love getting kills as well, but like if you can't do the task at hand, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this community, but like I don't know if it's because Black Ops isn't out yet, and hopefully it'll change when Black Ops comes out. Getting kills is awesome. Getting clips is awesome. But, dude, the amount of times I played a game and we're just losing by so fucking much because nobody wants to do the objective is insane. Not at all what I remember from Battlefield 3. I remember Battlefield 3 having the best moments when there was close games. I remember Battlefield 3 was like, oh, my God, we need to get to the objective. Everyone had a different class, engineer, support, assault, whatever. It doesn't matter. The game was completely different back in Battlefield 3. I just remember people, like, the games were some of the most exciting games were the ones that were, like, neck and neck. Were the ones where, like, we were doing everything we can. Squads were talking nonstop. People were doing everything they could to whatever support class that they were using. They were using it to their fullest. I don't know what's going on, but this shit needs to fucking stop. That's all in the beginning. The game just came out, so maybe, hopefully, it'll change. Conquest has been a nightmare. Breakthrough has been a nightmare. Most of these game modes have been a nightmare because you're getting popped nonstop. The people are fucking going after kills more than the objectives. Teammates suck. The movability in this game is gone to... I didn't play the beta, but like there's a scene. I don't know if I can find it because I still need to upload the video. But I'm trying to jump over like a little brick covering. That's it. Like here. Like you should be able to climb it and it won't let you climb. I don't want to be bunny hopping everywhere. I don't want to be jumping off of walls. I don't need a fucking jetpack, but like to not be able to climb over a fucking fence. Like there's a little bit too much of extreme when it comes to like nerfing the mobility. I think there needs to be a little bit more mobility into that aspect. But yeah, those are my thoughts. This is another reason why I think the community needs, as a whole, needs to be better, obviously. And again, if you're bitching about anything I just said nothing that was so like astronomically out the way where I'm saying I want these fucking pride flags on my guns or helicopters or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not saying it to where I want it at all like Call of Duty, or I'm bitching about something that shouldn't have been bitched about. Super toxic the first week. People just do better. If you're watching this, do better. It's gotten too insane. Scrolling through Twitter nonstop. Oh, fuck Call of Duty. Fuck this. Fuck that. This is a real life shooter. I want to feel like I'm in war. Like, stop. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say.